And we're live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream of mine. So today, as a judge of the fifth level palace contest, I'm about to reveal the results along with the Flying Dutchman and Laser Trap that are on the
Hello.
chat with me right now.
Hello, my
Yes,
name
we
is
are.
Laser Trap.
So what?
And he won't talk like a robot today. We'll
What do you mean?
start off with. Thank you. We'll start off with like the contest in general. I think that would fit nicely. We'll just do a few minutes of this. So, thoughts, everyone.
Let's just,
Like
just check
we
out
had
on the
two
chat.
judges opt out, and that was kind of an issue. Not big as one. Got everything done eventually, and Tristaf wasn't too happy, but we're here now.
They
You
are
are
really
very
quiet.
difficult to judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a good amount to do so, and um, well, this time I was a lot more generous than last time, so I think you guys can be happy with that.
Yeah, there
Um,
are a couple of levels where you're still a lot lower, but nowhere near on the scale that you were last time. And I think I was one of the more harsh ones.
Well,
it's not to
It's pretty
spoil
even.
everything. Yeah.
I for one don't have any info about the other contest number 4, but I in general I kind of like this contest. I kind of like to judge all of these levels. There were a few that I had more trouble to rate, but overall it was a pretty interesting experience in my opinion. What about you guys?
Seven, just before we do this, someone says that we're really quiet, me and TFT. I'm not sure.
Uh,
Is that just...
if I'm really quiet, turn up my volume. Like you can right click my name, then up my volume.
Yeah,
7.
yeah, I can hear you just fine, but maybe try to talk a little bit louder.
It might be different on this stream. I'll like
I don't
eat
have
my
a very
microphone.
loud voice. I can't really up myself, so
Okay,
Just eat
maybe
your microphone.
maybe if I up the volume of the desktop audio, maybe it will help.
Yeah, that'll probably work.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want to make this overly loud though.
Yeah,
Okay.
certainly. Just
but
go
again,
like
if we're
pretty
really
much.
quiet, just turn up your own volume because we won't be having any loud sounds or music in the background.
Yo, Streamception, that's my favorite.
I can barely hear. Okay, what if I up the desktop audio to the maximum then? I mean,
And to Fireborn in the chat, we already posted an announcement on the Level Palace site. I linked it.
oh, okay, Mezzo. I actually turned the stream volume a little bit more. Maybe it should improve a little bit. So sorry for the
Oh,
inconvenience.
yeah, while we're doing this, what was the previous question actually?
No idea. Well, can we
I think
just
it was
get to
what
the
did we all
results,
think?
or I think people are waiting.
People are definitely waiting. There was a really high standard this contest, like
Oh,
I
there
would say
was.
much higher than the last contest, which I was also a judge for.
Yeah. Shall we get right into Ninja Narrator or like
Yeah,
every single level?
we'll jump off to the
I
first level, I
I
guess, and we'll gonna.
Yeah, I think we should start off with who won the Ninja Narrator War.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, okay, the people who participated in this, who got the early uh, levels out were Nessa, Anaga, Troll Master, Luigi XD, Yolo, Endzone, and Crash Candicoot. Um, out of these, how much is it? 8 people? I don't know, probably 8. Uh, Crash Candicoot got the roll. Uh, no details
Mm.
on his level yet, but you know he won something.
Oh, congratulations to Crash Bandicoot for winning the Ninja Storyteller role, or is it Ninja Narrator?
Probably Ninja Narrator. Doesn't matter.
Ninja Storyteller.
At
I
least
don't know.
this is what we can get as site now. Let's get to last place first for every entry. and then work down to number 1. In place 19, we got the Troll Master. Yeah, well, I guess nobody in Discord got last place. They can be happy, I guess. And
So, are we going to
yeah,
talk about what went
I
wrong with
don't
this
think
level?
it's worthy of talking much about this entry as, well, it didn't really have a story or anything. Like,
I gave it a sub 10.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, Seven, Seven, just open it. Just open it. That's
The entry?
Meso's
Alright,
Troll Master, so it's called Generic 1-1.
generic 1-1. Yeah, I remember that level. Wait,
Yeah.
I don't wanna open
Scroll
this
up, I
one, I'm
linked it.
sorry. Yeah,
Can you go to the post where I linked it? Like, scroll a bit up.
yeah, I'm getting down to it.
Okay.
Under the stream
I know,
lag
stream
exists, so
delay.
you won't see it
Yeah.
happening.
It's just latency adding up. Okay, now I'm displaying it right now. Generic 1-1 by the Trollmaster. Yeah, I think he kind of wanted to tell a story visually, but didn't quite work in the best way possible. I mean, everything was just an absolute mess, and it was really hard to understand what anything was going on, really.
Yeah, I
there
think
was
he was
no
really
story,
bit
no
like,
challenge.
he was a bit doing the same as what happened last contest. He just made something, submitted it, and thought it was good to go, but it wasn't that easy. So
Yeah, you can almost just all up and right and finish the level, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Almost no enemies, and yeah, it wasn't that much fun to play. I'm sorry to say, Trollmaster.
well,
I guess that was number 19.
let's move on to number 18, which is The Defeat of Bowser by Philip. Yeah, Philip, this is your own fault. You began way too late. You got that penalty, and
Yeah.
you could have had something more, but I think you made a bit too much out of it, of what time you had left, and made really precise challenges and just too much waiting. I think I described enough in the review I made, so I think we should just move on to the 17.
Yeah, it was a very messy level as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it was short. There was a lot of waiting. There was a lot of precision as well. I just don't see how waiting and precision all line up. Like, you'd wait to do something that is way too hard.
Yeah, I don't
Anyway.
have anything to add. I completely agree with what you guys said.
Okay, moving on.
Next
Place
entry.
17. YOLO. No further
YOLO.
context. It was in pending for 1.5 months. I didn't like it at all.
So it took a huge hit in the general score because it was just way too difficult and not fun. It wasn't planned out as well as it could have been, as well as it should have been, even.
Well, YOLO surely set its reputation once again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the record, in the future, I think we're going to be trying to encourage this kind of difficulty much less, and if this entry were submitted again, it would probably be disqualified because of how long it took all three of us to beat.
Agreed.
I kind of like the initiative of using audio to tell the story, but kind of got in the way of understanding things, and then in the actual gameplay, it just limited so much. So, I mean,
Well, a really annoying factor was respawning every time with the same thing he said, and raindrops away, and that's it. That's all I remember of that level.
yeah, from what I played, it just very difficult to concentrate while doing all the challenges, and then having to hear the voice over and over and over again. just gets really exhaustive and just a little bit annoying. I appreciate the idea, but it just doesn't add up too well with the design and all the challenges crammed into one screen. I don't think it contributed that much to the level, to be honest.
Anyway, next entry.
That was
Let's
place
go.
17. We're now going to show place 16.
Yes, and place 16 was of the Troll 73 with
It's the
It was
Adventures of
public
Level Making,
and-
I believe.
yeah.
Yes, a bit of a
Um,
political stance.
That was quite a controversial level too, in my opinion.
It was mainly way too difficult. Could have been more if it was too difficult. Otherwise, like, you would have seen it like at a satisfactory grade because at the moment we're like at a 40 for him on average in comparison to Yolo who got a 32 and Philip who got a 22 on the total. So yeah.
Yeah, it was quite a mess. I mean, it's not for the choppy tiling in the beginning. It just how everything just spiked out of nowhere. In maps 6 and 7, I believe, I just couldn't beat those. They were way too confusing, and I don't know. I just can't imagine how a beginner goes from boring levels to straight out extra convoluted puzzles. I just don't get it. I don't think it added up that well to the next section. That's all I have to add up.
Like mainly what there was an issue like hold up, how do I formulate this? It was just so okay, I don't know, I don't remember anymore what I wanted to say, but like it just wasn't good for context. Like he tried to excuse his story to like make a really difficult level, and that was not a big issue.
There was just so much going on, but at the same time, so little going on. I want to say.
Well, shall I move on?
Yeah, go
Yes,
for it.
I don't have anything
Well,
else
and-
to say about this level.
In place number 15, Mesopotamia.
Ah,
with-
yes. A Tale of Mesopotamia from young child to savior.
Yeah. You got a 50 out of 100. This was like a bar, you know? This was her base score. A bit like, this is like average, but like not that great, not that bad. So you're, you're definitely not the worst entry, but it just didn't suit out enough to get like over 55%.
Yeah, if this were the last contest, it would have been higher. But as we said, the standard was actually surprisingly high, and
Yeah.
it ended up being 15th out of 19.
Yeah, I gave this one a 50 out of 100 overall. I mean, the story wasn't anything that special.
Yeah,
I mean, it's,
but
you have to-
atmosphere is really good. I really like that.
Oh yeah, I
And-
agree. It's for me, it's the best part of the level itself. I mean, the story itself is just really a bit generic. You have to rescue someone else kidnapped by a monster or anything. But then the challenges, I mean, you had a few good ones that I liked. Then the other ones were just generic and one that really required extra precision, from what I remember. So that's what I have to say. TFD.
Well, on to the next. In place number 15, 14,
14.
sorry.
14, yeah.
14, we got Awesomeness 777.
Left behind.
We've left behind. I don't think we need to go into detail on this one. It was just, he tried to go for something but didn't quite get it. And if you guys wanna like see what was wrong with it, I suggest you read our reviews, which will be out soon. Shall we
I don't
hop
remember
right-
it too well, but it might have been one that was a bit rushed.
Yeah, there was a scroll one.
Yeah, and some enemies that appear are just unexpected and can really get you by surprise, and that's not a very good thing to have in levels in general.
Oh yeah, it was the auto scroller one. I remember now.
Yeah.
It
And it's the other scroll snow
got
level.
really repetitive.
I
Yeah,
remember every
unfortunately.
entry. Like they put so much time into rating everyone. It's unreal. Like 1 to 2 hours on average per entry. Anyway, moving on to number 13. A Lego than a Lego. If I
An
pronounce it right.
original level, I believe.
Yeah, in place 13 with 60%. Uh, like 60% is place 13, and the bar is indeed quite high,
That's kind
as
of
you can
crazy.
see. Yeah. Personally, I really like the gameplay. Other than that, it wasn't really anything significant.
It was a good level to play. I will say that. I would definitely say well done to how it was made. The challenges were nice, but we have to consider the story, and it didn't really feel like a story level.
Pretty much. It's just like a different concept than your average level. It's just a narrator just telling Mario to do stuff, like a list of tasks and chores to do in your everyday life. That doesn't really make a story, in my opinion. And
All right.
about the gameplay, I kind of liked it. It was challenging and boss fight was actually pretty good. I liked it, but story
Such
here
an
has
boss fight, but
has a huge
nice music, I
influence.
suppose.
My bad, my bad.
She did quite well for being your typical burned out on level making or whatever. Let's move to place 12. Okay?
Yeah, let's go.
With 63%, Fireborn.
This one did have just a
Rod,
1 point
it's
penalty.
the yeah with the one minus
Yeah.
one penalty for the map
Otherwise,
issue.
you would have been like, would have been one place higher, just saying, like, or tied even with someone else. We'll review in a second, but
Yeah,
first
it's
we can discuss this entry for a minute.
okay. It's the rotting curse, I believe. Fireborn.
Yes,
Correct.
right, curse.
Rotting curse.
Yeah, in terms of story, it felt a bit sloppy with the textbook stories. Like, felt a bit poorly written. That was my main concern with it. Like, in terms of atmosphere and gameplay, it was pretty decent, but then it
This
just
story was the downfall. It had only one text box in a SMF2 level, and it did use different maps, but it was all instead crammed into one text box. And on top of that, it
I
just
believe
felt
it had
like
two.
it didn't get anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did it have two?
Yeah, probably, but it didn't really add too much.
yeah.
But
It was a
shall
big
we move
downfall,
on?
but yeah. Just give me
We
a
could.
quick input on this entry. I personally really liked the atmosphere in this level, but what really ruined the moment was the story itself. Like TFD and Laser Trap said, very crammed into one text box, and the challenges were pretty decent. I agree, and but the big downfall here was the story itself, as it was said by the third time already. So moving on.
Moving on. In place 11, we got End Zone with 64%.
Ah yes.
This one, I think for this one, you gotta actually pull up the full level and like go through the editor because this one's quite interesting among others. Like it stands
Uh,
out, but
hold up. It's what's the name of the end zone's entry?
I think End of an Era.
The end
Oh
of
yeah,
an
this
era.
one was.
Oh yeah, there it is. I found it.
This one might have been the only level that I gave a max atmosphere score for. I'm not sure if I'm remembering that correctly.
Did I link everyone? Everything?
Okay, you want me to load this on SMF2?
Yes, it's SMF2. Like this one, I thought it was kind of creative with how he came up with it, as he made a level in compatibility mode. Like that one was just clever move.
Yeah, right here this photo bucket watermark really sums up the whole custom background story back in the early days. That was
Like
pretty
he
creative.
basically, yeah, he put basically a past like in front of us, but what it is now.
Man,
Like,
It really did capture
The
the
old
moment.
system have to use compatibility mode now. All backgrounds of photo bucket. All challenges are just blonde now.
Yeah, I kind of.
Like,
Sterling was very creative in it.
yeah.
It's
Like,
quite
maybe he could,
compact, but it's very good.
maybe he could have like upped it a little by only using like the OG tiles, you know, like no palettes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
right. Yeah, it would
I
just
would have.
it will be like just like a trip back in time.
There was only one text box used again, and I think it was very short as well. It didn't
Yeah,
really add.
it was right at the end of the
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
The gameplay was a bit. Yeah, not really there.
Yeah, very bland and not too unique, you know. Not exactly the best ideas used in this level.
But still, it stood out in this contest and like it made its mark.
Yeah,
And
it definitely
it's
did. I agree.
honorable mention.
All
Oh
right.
well, shall we move on?
Yes, we
We've
shall.
had half the entries, and
Woohoo.
like we'll go probably 20 to 25 more minutes. Now on to place number 10, hitting the top 10 it is Luigi XD with
What was that level again?
what was
Same Mario,
same
different day, I
Bowser,
think. Same Bowser.
different day,
Same Bowser, different day.
different
Okay.
day.
Okay, found it.
Is it worth pulling this one up? No, I think it's not.
really.
Did not.
End Zones was
not the
more of
actual
like
level,
an honorable mention, really. It can deserve to be shown in the editor, in my opinion. But
this one had the same issues as Fireborn's one, really, like a bit of a sloppy story and went a bit too quick. Like first you're on some resort and then 10 seconds later there's some weird portal that opens to Bowser's castle. Bit generic.
This was the
gets
one
the
that had
ambitious
the
gameplay.
biggest range of rates as well.
Oh, did?
Seven and I both rated it in the 70s, whereas TFT, you actually gave it somewhere in the 40s.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta pull it up right now. Like I got everything in my document, you know.
okay, while you do that,
Same Bowser.
I can give my quick input on
Oh
this
yeah, I
level.
gave it a 46. Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I really didn't like that one.
And I gave this one a 71, if I remember correctly. But
Maybe I've been a bit harsh on it, but it felt a bit like a slippery slope.
yeah, I mean, I like some stuff about this level. There's some creative backtrack in it. I like the portal concept, but I know, but it can't do any better in Super Mario Flash. But I applaud the ambition of the idea. But the story, yeah, same old premise, same old objective. Yeah, it could get a little bit more creative on that part.
To answer Awesomeness question in chat, you got placed in 14th place with 56 with 56%.
I gave that entry a 60, I believe. Not really. Yeah, I think it was a 60.
Anyway, I was just answering questions. Shall we move on?
Yeah, fine by me.
Okay. To our grand Tristaff, we have
The
ninth place.
Trisium.
The Triseum.
Trisium. I like to pronounce it
Like
that way.
museum.
Yeah, I just like to pronounce it that way. Don't ask me. Oh, look at that. He has a color roll and everything. The Trisium. So, do I load that one on the editor or nah?
It was mainly a bit like... It was
I don't
good in
think it's
terms of
really necessary.
gameplay, nice atmosphere, but it felt a bit like it had no story.
Yeah,
Like,
I would
it
have
was
liked
a fun
to.
idea, but I can't really say much more about it really than that.
Basically, I would have liked to see more of the museum idea, because it starts and you're going into the museum, but it didn't feel like there was anything in between that utilized that a bit more. and it
Yeah.
kind of took away from both the story and the atmosphere.
Okay.
I agree.
Moving on.
It just yeah, it felt more like a compilation of levels rather than offering a story in itself. That's what I personally felt. But I really liked the challenges and the creativeness and all the atmosphere. It was really nice, but too bad for the story. Okay, that was my input on Tristaff's entry.
Okay, yes. Number 8.
Moving on. Moving on.
With 71%, we got Game Happy. With the Uprising, I
the
believe.
Uprising, yeah.
Right.
Let's go.
It was a
Uprising.
very good level. It was very challenging as well.
It was a very good level.
It was.
I'm mocking you if you didn't
I
notice.
mean, Orange Tech gave you the 100 in a normal rate.
The Uprising, like, it was a bit like, quite odd to be submitted. Like, it felt really weird to play. Like, it's great. Like, I honestly didn't know what to do with it. But it ended up getting quite high for what it was. Like, okay, it's not a bad level. It's good. Deserves its place, and it's one of those which I like remember less.
I think the first screen was extremely creative, actually.
It was. I really liked it. I personally thought this level was really good as well. I really liked the challenges. Very challenging. Although I'm not too good at playing levels, I managed to beat it. Don't worry, I managed to beat it. But
For once.
For once.
Wonder whose you didn't.
Hardy har. But the downfall was again the story. You could get a little bit more creative, but yeah, I like the liberty you took here with the assisting character with that Koopa. It was a nice change of pace, but in the end, it didn't vary much from the same old get the princess, defeat Bowser, and yeah, those are my main gripes with it. And the atmosphere didn't really bring up the story that much. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Well, kinda did, but it was a bit like gameplay focused and story. Like, you forgot to.
Yeah.
Right, this was a story level when you were like playing it. So that was the thing, really.
That was the thing, all
So
right.
obstructed.
I mean, I think it was puzzle based, wasn't it? In some situations.
Not much, to be honest.
There was a little
Like,
bit.
cool, yeah, maybe a little bit, but not too much. Shall I move on? I think we've
Yes,
said
we
enough.
do.
shall. Let's go.
Okay, on to the next honorable mention. In place 7 with 74%. Dark Nesu.
Dark Nesu, oh, yes.
X-Madory fanfic.
Yes.
Like, as
Yes,
a first,
that was a very
if
interesting
this
level.
would have gotten first place, like, we could have like done that. It's a bit on edge to be published on
man.
Level Palace, as it has a bit interesting scenes.
I mean, some people will be angry at this entry's placing,
Yeah,
but I shall load this in the editor so everyone
yeah,
can
I
see.
think it deserves it.
I actually copied the code first, not the actual link. All right, we have a bunch of maps. Yeah, some really interesting challenges, some really nice backtrack. The story, yeah, it's one of the best. Oh, look at that.
I don't know what I give it for the story, but he could have like. He really got downrated for me for like
just
his
gonna-
poor language usage and didn't feel too refined, but his atmosphere was amazing.
I'm just gonna leave this on for a bit, on this exact background, just to show all the viewers. Just the amazing. Yes, I think he
You can
had a
have
little
my
bit-
left hand.
Oh, it's that glorious background in the back with glitch and an anime girl. I mean, you can't go wrong there. To be honest.
Let's not
Thing
forget
about-
freeing TBK
Oh yes.
Oh
from
yeah.
getting impeached again.
thing about this level where it started to lose out on score from us judges is that it started using maps just to use text boxes, if I recall correctly. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, it still is really good. Honorable mention right there. It's quite impressive to get this high on a contest with a trash post. So
yeah,
consider that a victory. Let's put it like that.
Okay, maybe we read some of the text boxes in the actual code. The story of about a coward became less coward. This line right here is gold.
Let's not forget cat being not good in bed. Oh, wait, go to going from the website, right? Like, go to the map where they get locked up in jail.
In the jail,
Like,
I don't
yeah,
remember.
the jail where they go to bed together. Like, it was
Yes.
like,
Yes,
it's such a
just so
shame
many
this map.
maps.
It was
Is
such
this-
a shame that he put the lava wall there. Otherwise, our fantasies would have become truth.
Wait, which map
But
is it?
alas.
Just over 20 maps. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a lot. I know.
20 maps. Is this the jail? Like, I don't know. Map 21? No. Is this the jail? I think it is. It has a key in the back? A keyhole? I don't know.
Well, he can put that key in other places than just the keyhole.
I mean, it's debatable, but yeah.
I think it's time to move on. We've said enough.
number 6 is
Okay.
a very pleasant surprise.
Let me
Let's
calm
say.
down for a
Oh,
little
by the
bit.
way, final thing. I think it's best for Cat to have opted out. Otherwise, we would have had to cancel the stream because of the nose.
Nose. I think you mean the noise.
Yeah, the amount of no we would have heard.
Oh, the
Cat
no.
only, no. Anyway, number 6. I don't know how he managed to do it, but
Oh yeah, that
What's
was
it
quite
for?
impressive.
yeah, Nuotsu 4 got 6th place with a SMF1 level. Excuse me?
Yep.
Nuotsu, what are you doing? How? How did you manage to get...
That
Hold up,
high.
how much did he get exactly? 75.67%.
I gave him a 72.
It is
I gave
74.
him a... Wait, I need to put it up again. Maybe should
Gave
have...
him like an 80 or something, I think.
I think, yeah, maybe 81 even. Like, I gave him a lot. Yeah, 74 from John, 81 from me, and 72 from 7.
72, I
This
believe.
one scored, he managed to pull something off in SMF1, and that's quite impressive. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it was quite an impressive feat, to be honest. An SMF1 ending up in 6th place out of 19 entries. And all those entries were either SMF2 or 3 levels. That's quite an accomplishment, Mozu.
And this is how also you can make a good story level without having text boxes.
Yep.
That's right.
All he did was he put a bit on the description and resembled everything with his atmosphere to build upon the story. He pulled it off pretty darn well.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think else to say. We want
The
to
story
go-
utilized really clever challenges as well.
Yes, indeed. Too bad some of them got a little bit rushed and kind of bland at the end, but in the end, yeah, I really like the part with the boo, chasing you around and forcing to have him by your side and to get hurt and then finish the level. That was a really nice idea there.
But
I'm just very happy that an SMF1 level did this good.
Oh yeah, some people
I
are
am actually
really
too, yeah.
celebrating this.
Let's
this
celebrate SMF1 because it sucks.
Oh man, Come on, it
I
was
feel
the
like we need
setting
a
stone
crab rave
for
meme for this.
it was the setting
Okay,
stone for
let
SMF.
us move on. I think it's
So you don't
time to get to the top 5.
no need to load this in the game, right?
No need.
All right. Moving
5th
on.
place.
Fifth
Quite
place, top
surprised with this
5.
one actually. With 80% Quartz Q-Up in
Ah,
5th place. Yeah.
Hurricane Poet
It
Poo.
actually didn't have too much story progression, I think, but it got fairly high for me because it just was a fun level in general to play.
It was.
Like,
It was pretty creative too.
I like the idea of it. Like Hurricane Pew, like chasing you down and like everyone dying, trying to get to LP. Just
Yeah, I
it
think
had a sort of humor to it.
I gave this one an 82 overall.
Yeah, I don't remember how much I rated it, but I think it was a bit low compared to everyone else. Because there were some downfalls.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
totally agreed, but it still was a like pretty darn good level, and you can't deny that. As you see,
yeah. I really
I
like
think you
the
gave it an 81. This one, John.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you gave it an 81. I gave it a 77. 7 gave it
See, that's fair.
83.
82. Yeah, I really like the idea and the atmosphere really portrays the story really well. Actually, I'm kind of impressed but too bad the gameplay got a little bit repetitive but overall it's a really solid entry in this contest.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
That was
congrats
the
on
awkward
your
part.
5th place contest badge, I suppose, because that's the first actual like reward in top 5.
Yep, that's right. Congratulations for fifth place, Cody Cop. Good effort.
Okay, on to the big deal.
Okay, now
This is
it's the first.
Fourth place. Here, we got a complication because the 4th place is shared with Laser Cosmic 5 and Crash Candicoot. So
it's a fight to the
we're
death for
quite in a
third.
bit of a predicament right now because they both got a 84.67%. And personally, I think we now gotta like discuss on stream which one gets 3rd place and which one gets 4th.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of drum rolls here. Drum rolls, please.
Well,
Okay.
personally, I felt like the one with the best story should get place number 3. And in my opinion, Crash Candicoot had the best story out of all.
Yeah, I completely agree. I really like the lines of dialogue and everything was building up, and the ending was a little bit out of the place, but it still ended the story quite well in my opinion. It was really creative and really I really was curious to see how it ended, and that's what a good story makes, and it just really hangs you on to the level.
The replayability on Crash's level was like the amazing part of it. Like it gives so much to the story.
Yeah.
And for LC, he had a story going. He supported well with his visual aspects, but it just felt a bit too overdramatic, like a bit plastic, which like ruined the level and could have like scored him 5.5 if he didn't make it so overdramatic and a bit more realistic without the anti-hero. Like I went into more detail in my review, and I'm sure he would understand if once they're published.
The funny thing is, though, is that these levels are tied, and I think they're the only two that have multiple endings.
That's right, but LC's ending just is a go orb, or just hey, take the extreme path, or as Crash Candicoot has like also like 3 endings, and they're both like,
Candicoot is
hey,
like
there could
make
be
the
more
right decision.
if you find more clues, and the other one being, oh, now you get the actual gameplay part and epic conclusion, which just made this level so amazing to like play. and just read through like perfect textbooks length too. Same for LC's level. But if I would decide now, CK's level's better than LC's.
I agree. As far as the Cosmic Century, I had fun playing it. It has an amazing atmosphere, amazing visuals. I might add. I think I scored a. I gave a perfect score on atmosphere here. I don't remember to write. I gave it this an 81, I believe. What really what really liked here was the story. I think it was more like and again the narrator just telling Mario what to do and doing some prep talk and all that, just to face them mainly when finishing the hard section, which is the A6 Rising Poison Sea map.
Yeah,
It was pretty
That was
intense,
brilliant.
pretty intense. I might add. Might
yeah,
be
it
a little
was.
bit precise, but you know, it was a really intense challenges, and he got really creative with the bombs and everything, which I really liked in seeing there.
And
So
you,
if you'll let me talk about it for a moment,
Go ahead.
um,
yeah, talk
you
about it.
guys you you
You
guys
may
you
pull
guys
up a
both
level,
said
by the
Crash.
way. 7, you may pull them up like in editor.
Oh, both the entries, right?
Yeah, pull them up.
Very well.
So
It's
you guys both said that Crash who was the one you preferred. I actually rated higher for LC, and it was actually the highest general score that I gave to any level. So for me, it's the winner on the gameplay / general level score.
Wait,
But I am
what
perfectly
about the
happy
story?
if we give third to CK.
Yeah,
wait, this isn't the level. What the hell?
and that's settled. Congratulations, LC, on your. Let me see what are the words again.
Yeah,
I got them right here.
I really like the setups here. Just really,
4th
that's
place.
amazing.
15 XP for LC, and for Crash
Such
Bandicoot, we got a 3rd level contest badge, which is 35 XP, and a 3-day feature on his level, which he can use whenever.
So yeah,
But
amazing atmosphere on LC's levels. It really does bring out the identity of each map, and you know what every story each map has to tell. Might be come out a little bit random, but overall it's a very solid entry from LC. I'm displaying it right now, and now I'm loading Crash Bandicoots Midnight Mansion Mystery.
yes,
All right. So congrats LC, very good job. And now Crash
can we
Bandicoot.
just point out the fact that like we got like 15 views, which is a lot for LP
Yeah, that's
stream
right.
in general. Yes.
That's really good.
Hey YouTube.
What on
Hello,
pimps?
YouTube.
Okay, look at the setups
I
here. It's
think-
really gives out the mystery vibe. Really cool. Uh-oh.
Okay, I think we're done on 3rd place. Are we? Or any other things anyone
I
wants
think
to say?
so.
Yes.
All right.
Anything happening in chat or anything?
Well, I'm just
Doesn't seem like it.
maybe
I think LC is a bit disappointed in not winning.
I
Flash died.
understandable. Yeah. I kind of wanted to add a little bit of my opinion on regarding CK's entry, Crash Bandicoots, on general on gameplay. He got really creative with the P switches and breaks and all that puzzling areas. But then we get on the climbing fences. The challenges got a little too precise and a little bit too intense there, in my opinion. But still, it was really good. I had a lot of fun playing it. That's my way in
Oh, by the way,
this
we
section.
haven't revealed this yet, but the grading of the entries, I think we should do this first before covering more, because I think we should have done this at the start. But if anyone was wondering, the way we graded your contest was in 3 sections. For the general level, for the
The story.
atmosphere
Oh,
and the story.
so yeah,
Now,
3 rate splits: one for story, one for atmosphere, one for general gameplay, visuals.
and the point distribution was 40 points for story, 25 for atmosphere, and 35 for the level in general. And that would add up all to your final score. We did this to have like a balance in story and level in general. Like atmosphere's technically just the way you pasted the level together with the scenery and stuff. Like if you have a good story but bad level, it often has like a bad atmosphere because it doesn't like cut well together.
Yep, I agree. And the overall score I gave to Crash Bandicoot's level was an 85, if I remember. Yeah, yes, it was an 85. I just remember now.
But then again, back to first and second place.
Yes.
Where we
Oh
got-
boy. Drum rolls,
Yes,
please.
we've
Here's
got
the
Alan
really awkward
Casp.
part.
Very awesome
Alan
levels.
Casp and MMOC with another shared position, which we gotta resolve.
Now this is the hardest decision in rating here, at least in my opinion.
They had by far the best levels, and just amazing scenery overall, like atmosphere with the story linked really well. Amazing story with my island. Well,
Correct me if
my
I'm
opinion,
wrong, but
Adam did it
all
just.
3 judges gave 40 to the story for both of them.
Oh, could be.
Yep, all of us 3 gave perfect story in both of these levels. I gave both of them 40. Yes, I perfectly remember.
We're kind of a bit on a predicament now. Just which one wins? Which one goes home with?
And do we want to have a chat vote in this one?
We can have a chat vote, but I think it's appropriate first to like show the videos of it. Like, how about you, Seven, show both levels in video on stream?
Yes. So what?
Stream can handle it.
Yes.
Midnight Mansion Mystery, Later Late Than Never. That is Alan's, I believe. Yeah, this is Alan's.
I don't know actually if LC recorded the text boxes on the videos.
I mean, if you can find it, then link it to me. We'll display levels on the games. So this is Alan's a letter late than never. Nice wordplay there. I'm a big fan of puns, and you sold me with this one.
But Adam's writing, like, damn.
Wow.
His
Yeah.
story, he had quick text boxes, like perfect amounts of text, and that made his levels so amazing. His scenery went amazing with building up the gameplay of his level, the story, everything. And for Alan, he had like a very touching story, like very nice in terms of progression. But in terms of atmosphere, I would say Adam did it better. But again, both did the same on story, if you ask me.
Yeah.
This was one of the best water segments I have ever played in SMF, by the way.
Yeah, you
Actually, I was going to add that this might be the best water section I've ever played in SMF history. Right here, a perfect balance of challenges, visuals. You got it all in one map, really. Bloody brilliant job, man. Congratulations.
Oh, Hello's giving a suggestion. Why not just use the public rate to settle the debate? That could work, actually.
Yeah, not a terrible idea. Wow, look at that. This challenge right with the...
I want to look at some reviews before we decide.
Very well.
Will it be
This
Alan?
is Alan's, Leather Late Than Never. So we got 3 100s, 195, 199, and then another 99.
We got several reviews to. Yeah, that 100 is not a review.
Yeah, one of the 100 is an
Golden
actual
Apple
review.
didn't really give. Yeah, they're not much good. Like 3 quality reviews, which we can look at. Okay.
Okay, it still didn't display Alan's level on the editor. The walls have ears. It's Adam's level. Okay, the browser is kind of slow today, so bear with me.
We're also streaming, so it's some extra pressure.
All right. Okay, please. Okay, browser really don't want to run Flash anymore, but I'm still battling with this issue right here. I love how the background blends with everything that Adam placed in the level. Just really fitting. I also gave a perfect score on atmosphere in this level. Just look at it. It's really beautiful to look at, even though it looks so linear and simple. That's what I really like to see in levels. Perfect color consistency. Just what I honestly think. Right here, Alan's level. Whoa, what happened? Okay, it's kind of slow on loading the custom background. That's been a problem since that version update with the custom backgrounds. Yeah, I really like the challenges and having fun playing this level. I really like how you again use the bombs to break these for this blockade of stone blocks and then progressing to till the end. That was a really cool sight to witness. So any more opinions? TFD laser trap.
Well, I think so. I gave both of these levels a perfect story score. I also rated them evenly on the general level. I think I gave them both a 31. But overall, my highest rate was a 94 to Alan, who got a 23 on the atmosphere, compared to a 20 that I gave Adam. And you actually said that you gave Adam a perfect atmosphere score. So
Yeah, I did.
I'm
I
wondering what I found to
Excuse
nitpick
me
it. I think
for
one of
being
the
away
things I
for a
mentioned.
second.
okay.
I got like 1 more minute or something to do this, so quite in a rush.
Well, I actually gave Adam's Walls Xavier's a 95 at this entry, and then Ellen's I gave this one a 97. So it's only a 2 point difference, which
I mean, it's a 3-point difference.
a 2 point difference.
Which
between
one do you guys think should win?
Yeah, that's a very hard question.
Oh, I'm personally for Alan because that's who I rated higher.
Well, I mean, I don't oppose your opinion really. I don't disagree nor agree. It's that kind of situation I'm in.
Alan had a more emotional story, but Adam
Definitely.
did the
Emotional.
atmosphere, like everything tied together perfectly.
Perhaps we should also take a look at the reviews on Adams level, Walls Xavier's. So
Let's do that.
this one has a general lower rating of 96.7 and Alan Casp has 98.8. So we just going to read the reviews here. We got a 100, another 100, 92, and then a 95. Yeah. I mean,
This is difficult, isn't it?
Very difficult.
super difficult. I really like both levels. Really like them. But
We
maybe
can't
Even though I
give
can't like
first place in
criticize
both.
Adam so much, I just personally preferred Alan's. Like, Fireborn sums it up. I liked the visuals just that much more and the challenges. I mean, how often do you see such a spectacular water segment? First of all,
Yeah, you have a point
I
there.
don't think that should be our main
You have a point
thing,
there,
because
sir.
No, I know. I'm just like,
Alan's was better in gameplay, but Adam tied everything much better together, which makes me feel like he had kinda a more thought out level.
Well, that just
Like
makes
here
me
we got
even harder to pick a winner. Wow,
but seeing reviews, 92, 100 on detailed reviews. Adam didn't get too much detailed reviews on it.
I mean, Laser Cosmic's review. It's probably lyrics of a song. Really. God damn it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get we could get the result if we continue like this. So
Yeah. Maybe we should just get on with it.
Alan, like he made this level on mobile, so
Oh right,
I
yeah,
would
that's a
say
detail. That is it.
he made it on mobile. So
I don't know how he even makes levels on mobile. Is there an app for it?
yeah, it
Maybe
is.
he used Puffin. Puffin is like a web browser, mobile browser that allows use of Flash.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
if
Game
I
Chat
would
is in
like
favor of
judge
Alan.
based on that, like give him bonus point for that, I would give my final extra point to Alan.
Alan
Yeah.
Casper.
Yep.
Alan Casp. Yeah, looks like we have an official winner, everyone.
Right. It was tough.
Very tough, very tough, I might add. Overall, I think
Alan,
he deserves it.
congratulations.
So second place, Adam 002OC. Congratulations on second place. It's a very honorable place, indeed. Silver medal. And how much XP he gets?
Oh, I need to look that up. I think 185 was the amount. So I'm just busy doing other things.
Hey.
Oh wow, 185 XP, 10 feature plus a custom law of whatever he likes it to be. Anything.
It's
Oh.
still a really, really nice reward. I might still for a second place. Again, congratulations, Adam. Really good level, and thank you for making and participating on the contest. And then, last but certainly not least, the grand champion of the last SMF contest, Alan Casp 9510.
Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. Well deserved.
My
Well,
sincere congratulations. I was mind blown about the visuals, and that water section just absolutely sold me. Wow, I can't stress enough.
sweat it.
Like damn. Oh, Luigi Bonus is in the chat. What's up, my dude?
Is he?
Someone added him.
As you added him.
Yeah, you added him to the group DM.
Wait,
Awkward silence.
I know. I'm sorry, trying to do.
Well, 7, it's your stream, so if you want to round it off, I guess you can do that.
Yeah.
Well, my message to Ellen is very good job. I'm very proud of what you accomplished here. Even though you made everything on mobile, which is must have been an absolute nightmare. Even as the simplest task of placing a blob and removing everything must have been quite the ordeal. And honestly, you did a very demanding task and very good job. Just something no one would have thought of. And just displays the dedication and effort to finish this level on time, and while simultaneously delivering a really touching story and really gets you hits you hard on the feels. That's what I have to say. And you get the first place, the gold medal.
To 185 XP,
Yes.
I think.
I
170?
think this concludes the stream, and I believe I gotta go. So You guys ran it down.
Right.
If a bit early.
Oh,
Thanks, DFD.
thank you for everything, Flying Dutchman, for organizing and judging all the
Oh
levels.
wait, hold up.
Yes.
I think we got LB. Do we have LB? Like I added
we
him
have
to
LB
the
here.
DM, but he doesn't display for me. Can you guys try pinging him?
Wait, okay, he unmuted.
LB is joined.
Right, testing.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up, Luigi Bonus? Hi.
How's it?
Okay, hold on.
I'll leave you guys to it, but if you got any questions, you can ask
Is
LB now.
this a
because-
substitute Dutchman?
Substitute Dutchman. Anyways, later, guys.
All right, see ya. Okay, well, now this is, the crowd goes wild in this golf match. So, well,
LB, do you actually know why you were at it? I have no idea. It just happened randomly.
yeah, it was out of the blue, and I think I was leading a level or something. Wait, maybe he's not replying. So, but yeah, we know who was placed on first place and who wins the grand title. Thank. Okay, Tech Humor. Is this guy Adam? If so, yeah, I really liked your level and congratulations for the second place. Oh, wait.
Hi, LB.
LB, you there? Over.
We have to fix some things.
Your microphone is doing bad things.
It is.
Oh, I heard you that time.
Yeah, I heard you clearly.
Okay.
Okay, we just another round of awkward silence.
So we have a bit of a surprise for the end of the stream,
Oh,
right? Guess what it is?
is
Oh.
it early Christmas present?
No?
Then why does your Sonic avatar still have a Christmas outfit on?
Yeah, I will change that later.
Well, if I were to get an early Christmas present and open it, would it be an SMC contest?
But, speaking of that, so
Yes.
SMC update. Type LB. Type.
Yeah, you can just type in the chat if it's better for you. But yeah, I think we have a surprise right here at the end, guys. Or maybe I read everything
You
wrong.
cue that P-switch timer again.
hello, can you guys hear?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Wherever your microphone is, speak really closely to it.
Some technical issues, I guess. But yeah, there's a new SMC update live now.
Hey.
Woo!
Hey,
Yeah.
it's water update. The first block of the water update is here. I'll post the change log right now.
You cut out a little bit.
He's
Luigi,
gonna
LB. Did you hear what he said? I think I might have a connection problem.
He said there is a new update and he's about to post the change logs.
Oh, that's pretty damn cool. I actually haven't personally played SMC in a while because I've been really busy with projects and with university and all that stuff. But yeah, that's actually very good news. I can't wait to try it out.
So I'm posting the change logs now. 1 minute.
Oh, I have a connection issue again, maybe. Tacular is Adam confirmed. Yeah, congratulations once again. Thanks for tuning in. Just confirm that. Okay, any final words, John, or
No. Actually, I have one final word. And
Which
if you're
is-
ready to end the stream, then I'm ready to say it.
all right, then I'm all ears.
Alright, it's posted now, so feel free to take a look on the SMC server.
Feel free to take a look on the SMC server, says LB.
Oh, okay. So, water update is coming, and you can check the changelog and what's going to be featured in this new version on the on Super Mario Construct Discord server.
So
And-
the big news there, I guess, is that there is mobile support, work in progress mobile support.
Didn't catch much of that, but I think I heard mobile support.
Oh, already? Wow, that's quite impressive at this stage. Well, and definitely looking forward. But it would be
LB, we really can't hear you, so if you
It's-
want to say something on the stream, you're going to have to type.
You can check it out. You can get past the screen now and create a level on mobile. So have fun with that.
very cool. But another suggestion I could give, and I've been asking for quite some time, is controller support. Is that not much of a problem? If it is, you can leave it behind at the even stage. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's very exciting news. For
Cool. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, we can't hear you very well, LB. Yeah, it really is best if you type on the group DM. Sorry. Nah. Okay. It has to be through text, guys, this time. But let's hope we
Want me
can
to-
get the message clear.
Dramatic text-to-speech going.
It's better than to have text to speech, to be honest.
Okay, how about
Hello.
now?
That was perfect.
Hello.
Hello, I am. But I'm not.
Is it better?
Ta-da?
What? Is it better? You said.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little bit better. Yes.
A little bit better, but make sure you don't move where your mouth is.
I'm not. I'm just using my headphone speakers.
Ah, okay,
Okay.
that should work
Oh,
better.
my.
And before it just stopped working again.
Yeah, okay, well, if you can hear me now, that's good.
One more time.
Alright, so, yeah, do you have to repeat it?
Basically.
Okay, so, new update. The first stable version of the water update, so you can now officially make water levels and post them. So that's a good thing. There's mobile support now, so you can make levels on mobile. Sorta, it's not yet finished, so you can't like customize styles yet, but that will come eventually, of course. And yeah, there's a lot, especially a lot of quality of life improvements, bug fixes, of course. And yeah, you can check out the change logs on the updates channel on the SMC server. There's a lot of stuff there, so feel free to take a look at it. And that's all I have to say, I think.
Well, it was a success. I heard him that time.
Yeah, it was really crisp and clear this time.
Yeah. All right. I think I was using my laptop mic instead of the headphones.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for the input, LB. Thank you for.
Alright, no
Can
problem.
I say my
your
final
efforts.
words again?
I'm very ready for the next contest.
Oh, I have one way to end the stream. It's going to be a really perfect way if you are ready, Seven.
Okay.
And it goes a bit like
shoot.
this.
Okay.
I.
I.
What?
I.
JKLM. Nah.
Goodbye.
God, really? Okay, so thanks for tuning in, guys, and thank you, LB, for your input and your availability. Thank you so much, and
Yes.
hope you guys
Enjoy your date.
had a good time on the stream. And yeah, that's congratulations, Alan Cass, for winning the contest and making such an awesome level. And with that, we say goodbye and have an amazing day, guys. And peace
Goodbye.
out. Bye bye.